first things first, right? We're talking about whether your friend gets along more with your partner. Ever been in a situation like that? Scenario like that where your partner and your friend, one of your friends, get along really well. Actually, after thinking about it, and we're talking about it off air, so my ex-husband and a friend of mine by the name of Lebohang Mahloko, they got along really well, purely because they love football. They're beer drinkers, right?
Whoa.
And they like braais and stuff like that, you know. They used to get along. They really, really did. And in a setting where we were all together, I actually used to look at them and be on some, I'm so glad he gets along with someone.
That is fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's in a setting where you are there, it's not a development of friendship between the two of them, as platonic as it may be.
Yeah.
Yes, because but you still have your life, I have my life. We're still two individuals with two groups of friends, separate.
100%, I get that. And I remember he went to Lebo to plan my baby shower.
Okay, that's different. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine, right? But then because I hate baby showers, God said I'm going to have a premature baby and cancel the baby shower. And then when I gave birth, Lebohang was like, you have no idea. We were planning this baby shower. Wada. And I'm like, Lerai. And so they got along. They really got along. 6:42, starting her day on 959 is Lerai.
Lerai, Rakodi.
Hello, darling.
Ninja.
Siyaphila wena enjoy.
I'm so happy to be here.
We're glad that you're here, bright and early. Thank you so much. What time did you set your alarm for to get your...
From 4:30.
From 4:30?
I had to, it took me an hour to wake up.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Did you snooze?
Ish.
I know the snooze button. So have you ever been in a situation where your partner is like super, super compatible with your friend as a friend and not like, it's pretty innocent.
Just
your
platonic.
friend's not trying to steal your partner's not trying to be with your friend. But literally in a setting, mani nonke at a braai or whatever, they actually get along like superbly.
Wait thinking, Luna. Mina angjola no Jesu mina. But listen. In the scenario, let's go back to high school, ne? Ish, I did have those situations,
Did they make you insecure?
Because I was an insecure teenager.
Oh, honey.
And my friends, or the friends that I had, weren't the best of. But I mean, we move, we learn, we grow.
Were they the type to steal your man? Wild girl, wild. I hope we're making better friends now.
Yes, we are.
100%.
We're grown.
Good.
We've understood how people can be.
Good. She's starting her day on 959. Lotto, Mariah Carey, DJ Khaled, Big Energy. This is the remix. 6:53, 959 on the street, on the air. We're hanging out with Lerai. What is Lerai? Where does that stem from? Is that your actual name?
Yes, it is. My parents combined their names. So Tatwake Kilele and my mom is Nyarai.
Lerai.
Oh.
Really?
And then why do you write it with like dots in between as if like it's abbreviated for something?
Yeah.
I was like
Lee.
15 years old and I needed a handle and I couldn't get Lerai, so I just put the dots in. It's not that deep.
Oh, it's not that deep. Oh, I thought maybe it meant for something.
Nah, it's just the handle.
So Lerai, let's get to know you a little bit better. I think you came here for a reason, so we can know you a little bit better. Growing up, you were introduced to modeling and commercials by your storytelling parents. Let's talk about these parents that are storytellers. What sort of storytelling parents are they?
So, I mean, my mom encouraged my creativity. So I would always, we would have dinner guests and I would start performing for all of our guests in front of the table while everybody's eating, you know?
Wow.
So she encouraged that creativity and allowed me to express myself.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got into all of it.
And you're pretty much passionate about African youth and its culture. What inspires you to be so invested in African youth and its culture? What about the youth's culture? I mean, you're 20.
Yes.
Yeah, you're at the brink of youth prime, right? Yeah.
I mean, for me, the youth have always and always will be the future. You know, we're the future leaders.
The children are
the future. Yes. If I could sing, I would Beyonce for you guys.
Right.
But for now, I'm gonna leave it to you. So yeah, for me, we're the future, and minankuliswe with that notion of umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we are going to a strive for success. We have to all be successful type of thing.
100%.
And so for me, if a young person, I mean, we've got so much unemployment for young people sitting with degrees, but they're unable to find jobs. These are my peers. These are my friends. These are my cousins type of situation. And so I can't not be passionate about uplifting my fellow people.
Yeah, I get it. African Talent Unearthed. You're co-owner at the age of 20. This is a creative arts company that provides global platforms for young talent. Who's your biggest talent right now under this umbrella?
Me.
But it's good though. It's good.
Makes sense.
Test the theories on yourself
Exactly.
first.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So don't butcher yourself first and get it right with yourself first before you go use somebody else as a guinea pig, isn't it?
Exactly, and that's who we're managing. But what we did about 5-6 years ago, we actually took a team from Zimbabwe to a competition called the World Championships of Performing Arts, and we one of them won the Grand Championship of Instrumentals. I mean, we've taken kids from Zimbabwe to Los Angeles, and they've won in basically the Olympics of the creative arts type of situation.
This is incredible because you're 20 and you say 5-6 years ago. This means you were 15, 14. This is wild. I love that.
It is. And so you're an unearthing talent. Are you ready? Because it may happen, it could happen where you unearth someone who almost eclipses you and becomes super big. Are you ready for that? Would you be able to handle that?
Somebody being bigger than me.
Yeah, under your
if they're talented, I can't be comparing myself to somebody else's talent. I'm me. I'm in my own lane, and so will they. If it's bigger, then so be it. Do you get what I'm saying?
And you played a part in that, so
Yeah.
you've got something to be proud of.
For sure,
mature.
exactly.
Beautiful, so mature.
So we're hanging out with 959 Breakfast Champs on the flip side of the news, which is coming up top of the hour, 7 o'clock, where we generally take a call from these young ones, right? And they ask us very, very tough questions. How's your IQ? On a scale of 1 to 10, are you smart? Smarter than a first grader.
I'm studying international relations, so I think I'm...
Cheers!
Look at you now. Okay, cool, fantastic. She is a creative and she is the co-owner of African Talent Unearthed. Do we call you a model?
I know.
No, you're
Just
not a
one
model.
of the things that I do.
One of the things that you do. What's the main thing that you do?
We can say creative entrepreneur.
You're a creative entrepreneur. Fantastic. She's starting her day on 959. Whiz Kid, if you're looking to have a live experience of what's happening in studio, on and off air, we're on Instagram Live with at L.E.R.A.I verified Lerai. Ooh. Didn't that just sound amazing? We're all on Insta Live. So I'm on Insta Live. You can go check it on my page at Dineo Ranaka. Sol Phenduka is on Insta Live. Lerai is on Insta Live. If you are in a safe space and you're not handling any heavy duty machinery or a vehicle, and you just want to hang out with us and enjoy whatever is happening on air and off air, we're hanging out with Lerai, starting her day on 959 Breakfast, and we are live on Instagrami. So I want to talk to you about you've got quite a big career at a very young age, right?
Oh, thank you.
No, you do. And I think we need to give flowers where they are very much worthy of being given. So your show, you've got a podcast. What is it called?
It depends on which podcast.
Zinga Kigant.
Hey.
You're like Dalez.
Hey.
1001 podcast.
Yay.
No, Shem, I was part of a podcast with a brand, which we will not mention at the moment. But I was with oh my gosh, his name just left me, and it's not because I can't remember his name.
That happens to me as well.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Describe him.
He's a YouTuber. He's like one of the biggest YouTubers.
Mac G.
No.
Oh, wow.
No. With the he
You're gonna have
does
to relax
gaming
on
as well.
Oh, Sibum Panza,
my
he's
gosh.
amazing.
Sorry guys, it's early in the morning. So
It
we
is,
did a
it is.
podcast.
How did
called
that
State
go?
of the Strong. It was so fun. I love talking. So that was also another way of, I guess, unearthing talent. We're talking about what makes South Africans strong, what makes Mzansi so amazing, and these are conversations I love having. We had some cool guests on the show, so you guys can check it out on YouTube if you want to.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then tell me about, you made history. You're like the first African to have their own show on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
What's the show about? Well done. Well done. That is big history right there.
Yeah, that's
What's the
huge.
show about? And when you got that call, I mean, who's the first person you called?
So I was in the house with my mom. I was upstairs and she was in a board meeting. This was during the end of COVID. So last year, May, April, somewhere there, right?
Yeah.
And so I ran down the stairs and I interrupted her meeting. I said, stop the board meeting right now. I just got the biggest job ever. It was so crazy. But earlier on, when you asked Amahle what she loves to do after school, I was hoping she was going to say that she tunes into Nick Music because it's an after school show playing from 3:30 p.m. on Nicktoons.
Yeah.
And we literally, it's a music countdown show, but we have a bunch of fun stuff. We do experiments. We've got cool guests on the show every week. We play games, and then I also take them into my diary, like what I get up to when I'm not in studio. So it's a really nice,
It's very interactive, right?
for
What kind of
kids.
guests do you have on the show?
I mean, we've had Roboto. Who else did I have just now? I had
that's why.
I had Primo
Primo.
on the show. Ukani was here yesterday. I had
Can
her.
you something?
Yeah.
Who else?
All the cool kids, 'cause
All the
they're
cool
really
kids.
cool.
Like we're the cool kids,
Yeah.
and so it's the cool show for the cool kids.
What is it called? The cool show for the cool kids.
It's called Nick Music.
Nick Music.
Africa.
I think the cool show for the cool kids would also be dope. The cool show
Ne?
for the cool kids. Yeah,
Listen,
Nick Music.
listen.
Aware.
We have more space
Bring
on
another
the
one.
television. We can bring another one.
Bring another one.
There's a guest I'm going to suggest. Have you heard of Among Singotto?
Yes, I have. We actually had her on the podcast.
Oh, wow, yeah, because you guys have the
Yes.
same, young passion for Africa, and you're doing
sure.
broadcasting in a very different way with a meaning. Yeah, you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
So, who should be the one to look out for you? I mean, if in your CV it says first African to host a show on Nickelodeon, that is huge. It's massive globally. Should radio stations be calling you? Should television production companies be calling you? Should you be running your own television production company? Because before we know it, you're going to be producing something. Are you already in the pipelines of producing something?
I'm actually working on production at Nickelodeon as well.
Oh, beautiful.
Whoa.
High five.
I've
Well
got
done.
my hands in everything. I mean, if I'm in the environment, I love learning. I'm still learning right now. So, but to answer your question, all of the above. I mean, I actually came into presenting by mistake. Yeah. So I was actually an actor, and they just said, "Listen, Lerai, we want to have you." Did an audition, and I came through. I got the job. So production, acting, television. Call me.
Call Lerai, guys. Call Lerai. Production, television, acting, every single thing. So we're going to be following the money in a bit, and that's still to come. Every Tuesday we have a feature called Follow the Money, and today we're following something very, very interesting. Going to be chatting to you about it in a bit, but Lerai is still with us. She hasn't left yet. 22 after 7. She's starting her day on 959 Breakfast, as are you, on the street, on the air, and on Instagram Live. What do you know? 100%. There's no lies detected there. What do you guys say? No cap, right?
No cap, no kizzy.
Cap, no kizzy. Boo, 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 boo. So we're on Instagram Live as well as on the street and on the air. 7:26. The United Nations Foundation hosts what is called Girl Up Leadership Development Organization, right? And this is something that Lerai is also very much involved with, because you are executive producer. Can we say it again, ladies? Kill the music.
Wow, at the age of 20.
Executive producer of Girl Up Johannesburg. So you must understand what executive producer means. It's not just like founder, this, that, and the other. It is the one who is gifted with finding the money to make ideas come to life. The one who is responsible for making sure that the team at large has resources to get this idea to life. So please don't throw things like executive producer around and you don't understand what they are. I'm super proud of you. Boo, 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 boo.
Guys, what do you say after an introduction
Brilliant.
like that?
Brilliant.
Like,
Brilliant.
wow, you are hyping me, hey?
Listen sets my soul on fire. I
I'm
love
here
it for
for
young
it.
people. I love it for young people to just take these positions up. What does it mean? What is this girl up?
Thank you. So I've just actually, we handed over our positions to the next generation or the next group of leadership. So now I'm an advisor to the Girl Up Johannesburg campaign group. Thank you very much. And basically what we did was everything and anything that you can do to support adolescent girls. So if it's supporting girls in STEM, things against gender-based violence. So when I was one of the executives, we actually started a campaign called 1000 Girls Campaign. And actually, I think Kaya donated to us, if I'm not mistaken. So we sought out to raise funds for 1,000 sanitary and hygiene packages for refugee women and children in Johannesburg during the peak of COVID. We reached our goal. It was literally a group of myself and my friends who were all in matric at the time. And we did it. We were like, okay, guys, what resources do we have? Let's do fundraisers at school. Let's all of that. And we reached our goal.
Well done.
Well done. I mean, what's next for you? I mean, you presenter, you social entrepreneur, creative entrepreneur, you know. What's next on your vision board? What do you want to accomplish further?
So what I'm working on right now with my business partner at African Talent Unearthed, who's also my mother, I'm passionate about education. I mean, we spoke about the youth empowerment. And so what we're working on right now is a learner management system for work readiness. I mean, one thing that I think you may have noticed is that when you enter into the workspace, the professional workspace, about 20% is having the skill, and the rest of the 80% is your professionalism. Do you know how to navigate the professional workspace? So we're building a learner management system for all of that, that really gets people ready for work.
Beautiful. I really love this. I think you're a very inspirational young woman. I think you're absolutely confident. I think there's so much more that you're going to impart and lead in society. You're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. It was really great getting to know you.